Kambe-san will be absent again today. Everyone, have a fun day. Okay. Kambe Kotori's empty seat doesn't stand out anymore, since there are tons of empty seats during the festival. They see it, but they don't notice it at all, like a pebble on the side of the road. I spent today relaxing at school too. I have to stay here until school ends, but that's not hard. Many students are busy with the job, so I get to hang out with who's left. Getting time here feels weirdly fulfilling. This is huge. Everyone's talking about Yumas. I enjoy the net at night. Lots of unidentified animals have been sighted near Kazamatsuri lately. The net world is in an uproar. There've never been this many sightings from a single town before, so all of a sudden the whole town is talking about it. Even I've been posting all over the message boards. It feels good having hardcore occultists care about what I have to say. I'd like to go investigate some of these places if possible, but the forest is off limits now. Apparently that group of college kids got caught by the cops before they reached the forest. And now their university is getting an earful. Unless you know the area well, it's gonna be hard to get past them. People are starting to facetiously say the Kazamatsuri Council sealed off the forest just in time. The most famous sightings are of a dwarf mammoth. A miniature mammoth only 1 meter long. Are they talking about a chibi moth? Apparently it's a real animal that lives on islands. But seeing something like that in Kazamatsuri is just a fantasy. Is it really a descendant of dwarf mammoths? It might be some other animal that looks similar. There is no end to the questions. But I do know one thing. I write with confidence. That thing goes Mosu. Everyone received an emergency phone call telling us we needed to come to school in the morning. They had some news for us today. This is very sudden, but we have some unfortunate news today. The teacher speaks with an unusually serious face. Kambe Kotori-san will be transferring to a new school. What? Why? Seriously? Wow, did you know that? Not at all. Maybe Tennoji-kun. Several voices pile on top of each other. She's transferring? I stand up. The chair makes a loud noise as I push it back. Sensei! Tennoji-kun? Sensei, please tell me. Yes? Kambe-san isn't at school today, but... Yes, she'll be transferring without coming to school again. Why? Tennoji-kun, I know how you feel. Just transferring, like this, it doesn't make any... The teacher's face fills with grief. I can't even say goodbye. The teacher's head hits her desk. Wow, you followed up really fast. That hurt. That's so sudden. Is that all? Well, it feels lonely, right everyone? My classmates all look startled. Am I wrong? Isn't it sad? I'd put a lot of effort into a farewell party if we had the chance. Sensei, please tell Kambe Kotori-san that we hope she'll be okay at her new school. It'd be best if we all did this together. Ah, we can write something. Let's get some colored paper. Uha, Kambe-san's gonna love this. She never was the type to talk to people. But even though she never completely opened up, that doesn't change the fact that we are friends. We have to make sure she knows that, right? I talk to no one in particular. My words are swallowed up by a heavy silence. I see. I understand immediately. Everyone's sad. No doubt they were closer to Kambe Kotori than I thought. I was talking too lightly, sorry about that. I'm sad too. As one of her former classmates, I earnestly pray for Kambe-san's success at her new school. A nearby chair moves. The next moment, I'm shoved against the wall. Yoshino? Yoshino's fist is pressing against my chest, holding me against the wall. Yoshino, hey, that really hurts. Is this guy seriously mad at me now? What is it? Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about.
クラス一同からだ。そんなもんあいつが欲しがるとでも思ってんのか。今までこの1年何を見てきた。そんなどうしようもねえくらい。
Yoshino, why are you crying?
うっせえ。俺はクズだ。どうしようもねえ人間の一人だけど、それでもてめえには負けるぜ。てめえはクズの中のクズ、キングオブクズだ。元クラスメートだと心から祈ってるだと。マジでそんな程度にしか思ってねえのか。
No, I...
黙れ。
Yoshino-kun, stop it. Tennoji-kun has his reasons for...
あいつはずっとお前の面倒を見てきた。最初からだ。1年の最初の頃から、そして多分もっと以前から誰の入り込む隙間もなかっただろうが、そこまでの仲だったんじゃねえのか。それがどうして他人事みてえにあいつの転校を話せる。教えろ。てめえが薄情なのか、それとも俺だけがずれてんのか。仁義はねえのか。筋ってもんは通らねえのか。絆は嘘っぱちか。人の心は尊さとは無縁か。そんな上っ面だけの人付き合いだけでこの世界はできてんのかよ。もし俺だけがおかしいってんなら、お前らが正しいってんなら上等だ。そんなクソったれな世の中、俺の方から否定してやる。逆らって逆らって一生反逆してやるよ。お前のことも見誤っていたってことだ。軽くても最後はやるやつだと思ってた。ムカつくが認めなきゃいけねえ部分もあるってよ。でもそんなことはなかったぜ。お前の中に輝きなんざこれっぽっちもなかった。とんだお笑い草だ。自分の眼力のなさに失望するぜ。お前は心底表面だけの野郎だった。そんな薄っぺらな空っぽのやつを気にしてたなんてよ。時間の無駄、思いの無駄だったぜ。お前はクズでさえない無価値な透明さだ。
I can't argue back. I don't even know how to disagree. I'm just overpowered. Yoshino's confession is so sudden, and his anger is so real. Why is he getting so... Something about my attitude pissed him off, I get that. But he's got mad at me several times before. He always seemed annoyed, but this is the first time he's ever belittled me so much. I made a fatal mistake. But where? How?
クソ野郎、クソ。
He shoves me into the wall several times. I don't have the will to resist. I'm disappointed in myself for making such a huge mistake. Yoshino-kun, you can't do that.
うるせえ、突っ込んでろ。
Yoshino raises his fist. Is he gonna hit me? Well, I'm not surprised. I have no idea why, but there's nothing I can do. Please stop being violent. I don't want to have to punish you, Yoshino-kun. You're going to be in big trouble if you do anything more to him.
退学か。そりゃ嫌だな。
In that case...
だがよ、どうしても今俺はこいつを叩きてえのさ。退学になりゃこの面も見ずに済むしな。
Yoshino punches me as hard as he can. I crash into the wall again and slide down to the floor. Yoshino-kun!
もう手は出さねえよ。好きに処分すりゃいいさ。
Yoshino looks down at me as he says that.
いいか、聞け。俺の視界から今日を限りにてめえは消えた。そこにいても俺はてめえをいないものとして扱うからだ。今までとは違う。もはや怒りも反感さえもねえ。ただ考えてみりゃてめえは最初っからそうだったな。俺のことなんて眼中にねえ。高みからただ見下してやがった。上から見りゃ隣同士だが、横から見りゃ随分と遠いもんさ。いねえも同然ってわけだ。てめえは誰にだってそうなんだろうぜ。神戸にまでそうだったとは思わなかったがよ。今の一打が俺の終止符。天王寺小太郎、空気のように透けてゆけ。
Yoshino, you... Yoshino walks calmly out of the classroom. Tennoji-kun, are you okay? Yes, you don't have to punish him or anything. Really? Really, this was just an imitation of pro wrestling. Thank you, Tennoji-kun. I feel like crying. I'm not scared or anything. It's a different reason. I think I've always been able to tell what he's really like. He's so honest with himself, he sometimes gets violent when acting on his feelings. I like that. And I wanted to be friends with him. But this is what happened. The people I want to like me never do. I'm the one who should thank him. Eh? Yoshino and I. And Kotori, the three of us seemed far apart, but we were always connected. I always wished that the three of us would start hanging out together. I told myself that was because I felt sorry for Kotori being alone so often. But I didn't wish that for her sake. I was trying to delude my own desires. In the end, that caused me to treat Kotori like a pebble on the side of the road. Even now it feels like an important part of me is numb. Why did this have to happen? Why are people's hearts so... Is my heart really that rotten? Tennoji-kun, you're just sick. Sick. You're right. I am cold to people. I'm a hopeless piece of trash. No, Tennoji-kun, you're not. It's fine. How we interpret that doesn't matter. What matters is, thanks to him, I remembered how it felt. At first, I really did think he, Kotori and I could get along. One person is alone, two is just an arrangement, but three. 3 people is enough to say we had friends. Each of us could say the guys or everyone and mean something by it. What some people call a circle of friends. That kind of everyone was what I wanted. For people who want to be something, that's salvation. We wanted to belong to something. We wanted a family. Everyone's living in order to be a member of something worthwhile. At some point, I had started crying. Crying and rambling in front of my classmates, without any shame. This is pathetic. We were so far apart. Yoshino was right. From above, we were next to each other, but from the side, you could see we were at different heights. That's why we seemed close, but still felt far away. Everyone's standing at different heights. Something really terrible happened recently. I don't know why, but it felt like I lost sight of Kotori after that. I still feel that way. We have such a long history together, but it doesn't feel like it at all. I really am less than trash. I'm telling you, that's not true, Tennoji-kun. You survived a brain injury, remember? What? Eh? It was very serious at the time. I hear it affected your memories, making several of them stand out more or less than they used to. Oh, so that's what happened. We all knew that when you came back. Certain key events can bring a chain of other memories along with them. That's a little different from remembering. It's a difference between light and dark shades. Accurate memories are always there, even if they're too light for you to see them. My classmates, they were all nice to me at first, as if they were giving me special treatment. They got excited, like I was the protagonist or something. Well, you kinda are. That's right, it was as if they were welcoming someone back into their society, someone who's been gone due to an injury. I look up at my teacher, she's very close. I thought she was young, but I can see signs of old age carved into her face. Worrying about me probably contributed to it a little. What am I doing? But Yoshino-kun never gave you special treatment. Yeah. You probably started talking to him because you felt that. Yes. Did you find our sympathy insulting? Insulting? No, Sensei, that's not true. That's not it. Everyone likes it when someone sympathizes. Sensei, everyone. You. My tongue gets twisted and I stumble over the words. I'm so useless. I'm tearing up again. I choke a little. I'm completely helpless at this point. Several people put their hands on my shoulders. My classmates' hands. Both boys and girls. I put my hand on top. They were never far away. I was always someone from the very beginning. A long time ago, I had everything I wanted. Thank you. I'm so glad I noticed. If Yoshino hadn't hit me, I'd probably still be hazy about Kotori. You forgot about Kambe-san? I knew what happened, but my emotions were like just some random classmate of hers. A few days ago, I went back to the place where I got injured. Yes, that's right, you weren't as close to Kambe-san as you were in the past. But the truth is, you still don't know about Kambe-san's family situation, do you? No, not at all. It must be very serious, whatever it is. Sensei, I think Tennoji-kun needs Kambe-san. Is there something we can do to find her? I'd like to help with that, but I have no way of contacting her. Her parents completed the transfer though through phone calls with us. From what I heard, they made it sound like an explosion would have been fine too. It must have been a real emergency. An emergency. Tennoji-kun, let's try to find out what it was. Yeah, we don't have anything we need to do anyway. Let's form a Kambe search team. That name sucks, we need to come up with a better one. If Tennoji-kun doesn't mind, we could call it the New Occult Club. Everyone. No, I'm so grateful. I can't express how happy I am. I really don't know the words for it. Why have I been lumping all these great friends under the label of classmates? Why did I never learn any of their names? Because I was looking down on them. That's what you meant, Yoshino. You're really perceptive. It doesn't need a name. I wipe my tears. We are year 2 class B. You're right. That's so simple it could actually work. Okay, what do we do first? First, I'll check something out. Tennoji-kun, you don't have to force yourself. I'm not forcing myself. I feel incredibly motivated now. I can figure out what's going on with Kotori, so I'll search for her first. So what should we do? I will find Kotori. When I do, will you welcome us back? Tennoji-kun, are you sure about that? Yes. I'll ask you guys for help if it turns out I need it, so please let me do this. You're sure about this? Yes, besides, it's the Harvest Festival. Although I will have to cut class for a while. Alright, until you found Kambe-san, I'll assume you're busy with an extended extracurricular activity. Sensei, thank you. But I do have one piece of advice as your teacher. Will you listen to that at least? Yes. It may not be possible to undo her transfer or expulsion. No. Some families have complicated circumstances. But even if that turns out to be the case, you can still be her friends. Everyone feels relief. You can still be her classmates even if she doesn't come here anymore. Can you all remember that until he finds her? Everyone looks at each other, then responds at the same time. Yes. Good, that's the best answer you've given me all day. Sorry, Sensei. My vision has been getting blurry. You wiped my tears for me, but now I'm crying again. I'm such a child. Sensei quietly pulls me into her chest. Now I have a duty to bring Kotori back. Tennoji-kun, you'd better find Kambe-san. Yeah, I will, Nagashima. Let's all eat monja-yaki sometime. Sure, but try not to make a mess, Ichikawa. Don't forget, this isn't just your problem anymore. I know, Saito, I won't forget. The faded scenery regains its color. No, it's not regaining color. These are new colors. My vision is filled with brand new colors. So fresh and vivid. How many times will I experience something like this? I think I've gained everything there is to gain now. After that, we all swapped numbers. I even got all the girls' numbers, which is a nice perk. Now it's time to take action.